Went so hot all over, and I got back in the bed, but I couldn't bear it.
Marina has just suffered a heart attack, her third in 2 years.
I was surprised the ambulance came within 2 hours, so I thought that was very good. And I was in here before 8 o'clock this morning.
It took 2 hours for the ambulance to get to you.
Well, they did say they had a priority list, and I was on it. You've got to think there's lots of people calling ambulance.
She's just one of the patients whose life was saved by the team at the Royal Berkshire Hospital. Over 2 months, Sky News was given rare access as staff battled one of its most difficult winters yet.
And we don't have a clue when she took it.
By the start of December, some patients were waiting more than 15 hours for a bed in A&E.
191 patients today. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday. Is that typical? That seems quite high for a midweek afternoon.
Yeah, it's the new norm. Our attendances are going up and up and up year on year, and we are struggling. We are trying to cope as best we can and give patients the best care we can, but it's not always possible.
By early January, hospitals across the country were declaring critical incidents after what NHS England called a tidal wave of flu.
I've been consultant for 15 years in emergency medicine, and this is by far the worst year so far. Since I last saw you, it's just the pure number of sick people that need to be admitted has just risen exponentially.
How does that impact patient safety? You can't have patients here long term, can you?
No, we can't, no. I mean, we've only got 20 major cubicles, so you could imagine 25 waiting for a bed, some are on chairs, some are in the waiting room, but we have no space to bring patients in off an ambulance to see and examine them.
One area which concerns health leaders is the wasted resources in the number of patients fit for discharge but waiting for packages of care or transfers. People like Colin. He's been at the Royal Berks for 10 days after being run over by a car and left with a dislocated ankle and fractured leg.
I'm the sort of full-time carer for my wife at home, and my daughter's looking after her at the moment.
You worried?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I'm worried about my wife.
The government is expected to announce a new 10-year health plan in the spring. But there's also an urgent need to tackle the immediate demands felt throughout hospitals like the Royal Berkshire, so that patients like Colin and Marina can get the dignified treatment they deserve.
But they said they don't know how long I've got, so they can't do much.
Ashish Joshi, Sky News in Reading.